Hi everyone, it's Mark Barnes here, and today this package has just arrived from IK Multimedia, so I'm going to open it up and let you see what's inside. Finally, we have got rid of this. It was very well packed, and the actual instrument box is here, and you'll see it's the IK Multimedia Uno Synth Pro X that I've got, which is my new gear for the studio. So I'm going to open this up and let you see it. Let's check if there's any. Yeah, this won't be as difficult to open up as the other box, but certainly get that snip there. And if I turn this over, open up, what do we have? We have the synth, which, considering how light the package was, feels actually quite sturdy. Let's see what else is in the box. We have a USB-C cable, and in here we have, I'm assuming, the power supply, which is great. So what I'll do is I'll take this stuff out, and I think there's a registration card, which, by the way, if you buy anything from IK Multimedia, make sure you register it, because you get tons of really good free software if you register. The last thing I bought was those little studio monitors from IK Multimedia. I think it's the micro. The monitor speakers were something like 270 quid, and I must have got the same again worth in software. So always register when you buy something from IK Multimedia. There is a quick start manual as well. So I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to turn off the camera. I'm going to set it up where it goes in the studio, and then I'll connect it up to my audio interface and up to a MIDI keyboard and see if I can play some presets to you guys. Okay folks, so I've now got it set up. I've just set it on the edge of my Cobalt 8X, and it actually fits really well, as if it was made to sit at the end of this synth, which is pretty cool. A couple of things I noticed about it. I noticed I couldn't find an actual power on off switch, but basically it powers on as soon as you connect it into the power supply into the synth. It boots on, and I'm assuming it's calibrating. Yes, it says calibration, so it's calibrating just now. So there's no sort of like on off button, but I have to say I'm glad that it's got its own dedicated power supply, as opposed to connecting up to USB or something like that. Much prefer that any day. I also love the fact that it's got actual MIDI DINs on it. I don't particularly like USB MIDI. I find using MIDI DINs a lot more reliable. So I've got it powered up. I've got the Cobalt connected to the MIDI in so I can play it. And this is patch 1, Wobbler. So I'll play a bit of that. Okay, that sounds pretty cool to me, I have to say. It's sounding good. I'm going to turn the overall volume down a little bit, because I think I'm tracking a little bit high. And I'm going to play the sequence for that that's on the preset. I have to say, see, just from hearing preset 1, the effects engine in it sounds absolutely massive. The reverb and delay on that first patch sounds absolutely great. Right, let me see if I can manage to change on to preset 2. So this is called Synth, so you need to turn and press. So it says sound and sequence. Oh, that's the same preset. Let me try it again. Oh, then right, I get what you have to do. So you hit preset, you turn it to the next preset, and you press load sound and sequence. So I suppose there'll probably be an option just to load a sound. So if you've got a cool sequence and you want to try it in another sound, that'll be quite good. So let's try this. It's really cool. That's really cool. Let me try just droning that. Let's hear the sequence. Okay, so I believe it's got 64 steps, but you can automate a lot of the parameters, so you can hear clearly in that the filters and the effects, etc. are getting automated. So it sounds like a sub oscillator coming in on that one. So let's hear preset 3. So space up. Well, I usually like these kind of sounds. I think I'll turn the ARP on. Oh, wait a minute, I'm still in the previous sound. I need to keep forgetting how to do that. So you need to press it twice, okay? Okay, so I'm just going to actually get my sustain pedal, which is here, so I can sustain it and muck about with some of the knobs, etc. while it's doing that. So let's try that. Really cool. Yeah, the effects are just brilliant. Okay, let's try preset 4. After 2, let's hear. So it responds to aftertouch, I see. try preset 6. Let's hear the sequence. Deep pads, I'm assuming this is a paraphonic sound that I can play chords with. No, it's not. So deep pads are monophonic sound, but it's nice though. It's amazing how somebody else's idea of what to do with a certain sound is completely different. As soon as I heard that, I'm thinking long lush notes, not doing bass lines down the bottom. I'm thinking sort of. So sci horn. So again, it's a monophonic sound. So that sounds like the same sequence as preset 1. Let me load in preset 1 again, because yeah, same preset, different sounds. Let's go for hard lead. So the reverb's done by pushing the modulation, so okay, let's hear. They're doing a sort of trance thing. Okay, Bo Beats, I wonder who made this preset. I'm assuming it's a sort of percussion kind of thing. The great thing about having the sequencer on a synth like this is because you can actually work it out to do some really unusual percussion stuff and sort of turn your synth into a sort of mini drum machine. I used to do very similar with the, not the Minilog, well, the Minilog XD, but mainly the Monologue as well when I had them. I used to make sequences and automate all the steps to make them as into drumlets basically. That, I think that sounds great. Fabulous, let's try preset 11. So big sync, so this is the second sync lead that's come up. I'm not as keen on that sound, I have to be honest. So FM bass. That's interesting. I like that one. Let's see. So, Neurobass. That's a bit too fierce for my liking. Let's see. Triads. I think I heard that. Yeah, I heard this one in someone else's demo. It's a sort of plucky sound. I like that sound a lot actually. Let's see. So Super Saw. So this will be interesting how they do the Super Saw, because you only have the 3 oscillators. Let's hear actually the last one. Let's hear what the sequence does. To be fair, that's quite cool, and to be fair, the sequences do show you what's actually cool about the sound, because I wouldn't have thought of doing this kind of thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know if I would have named that patch Super Saw, because it doesn't really sound like a Super Saw, but it's a nice lead sound, no doubt. Dark Synth, let's hear. Let's try that again. If I press hold on, it saves me. That's better. It's a really fat sound. I'm actually really impressed with some of the factory presets, so classic kit. Let's see. Rolling 2, let's see. That is pretty cool. It's pretty cool sounding. The synth, it's got a really sort of aggressive sound, which I really like. It's very different. I've got quite a lot of synths, as you probably know, and to be fair, this is now the 4th analog synth I've added to my setup. It has got a really aggressive sound to it. It must be to do with the drive and the filter, and then you've got these amazing effects. I mean, you just got an absolute brilliant reverb. Let's hear what the sequence does. So they're basically just droning. That's pretty cool sound design. Let's see. Tech kick. 100 better uses for this synth than making up a basic sort of techno kick drum. So let's see, Fat Saw. That's really cool. What I like about this synth is it's analog, but it has a modern edge. I think it's just a combination of the way they've done the filters and the amazing effects built in. It sounds really fat, like analog, but it sounds really 2023. It doesn't sound dated. It doesn't sound like old 80s records or whatever. It sounds really thick and modern, and I have to say I'm very impressed so far with what I'm hearing. Well, I like that, it's a paraphonic one, so I'll try and play that with some chords. Sound 23 Scream, I'm assuming it's some sort of screaming lead sound. No. Oh, I get it. So it screams as you hold on. That's Sci-Fi Effect 7. Let me hear what the sequence does. It's just a long drone. sounds pretty good, that sound played up high as well. I was listening to someone else's review on it today because I knew it was coming today. They were saying how good the key tracking is, and that's a great example because there you go. That's a great sound, but it's also a great sound if you play it up here. Very nice. So preset 24, I've cut it out the video because the sequence plays Insomnia and I don't want a copyright strike, so So I'm going to stop at preset 25. I'm sure there's plenty of other YouTube videos out there that show you all 128 presets. So I was just looking, it's got 128 presets and it's got 128 spaces to store your own. So 256 in total. And I'm looking forward to actually getting my hands on this, digging deep, messing with these lovely filters and these great effects and seeing what I can come up with for Mark Barnes sounds. So I hope you've enjoyed watching that. If you like it, please like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, all the best folks, and synth on.